Welcome to Bellevue Park Greenhouse. We are just starting to have our Easter lilies in flower, and our Easter displays will run for the next 2 weeks, and we'd like everybody to come and check it out. We have approximately 100 Easter lilies, and along with the Easter lilies we also have maybe another 100 amaryllises in flower. So it's really quite spectacular right now. These buds will take approximately 2-3 days to open up full, and the trumpet lily, which they use for Easter, is these ones were actually started by us. We used last year's bulbs, and by letting them do their thing over the summer outside, and then we cut them off in October, put them in a refrigerator, and then we were able to recycle our own bulbs. Here's one of the amaryllises that we've started from seed. It takes approximately 4 to 5 years for us to get full-size blooms in that. So we started, we have approximately 400 amaryllises that are now bulb size or ready to bloom. You see the bulb, it takes quite a few years to get a bulb that size in order to sustain a flower like that. Eh? Some of these are actually our own colors. There's a few coral colored ones that are actually only Bellevue Park that I've ever seen them. Okay, to keep your Easter lily to flower a little longer, simply remove the stamens like this, and then it'll stop the pollen from spreading around like that. So you actually get, it extends the life of the flower about a week. This is a Bellevue Park special. This is one, we've got some dwarfed ones in, because we grew out so many, like 400, we ended up getting some dwarfed amaryllises like that. And it's our own color, so it's quite nice. Again, with the amaryllis, we're able to remove the stamens, stops pollen from spreading the flower, and then it extends the life another couple weeks, or a couple days rather. Very few flowers are almost pure blue like that. It's really awesome. It's a morning glory, perennial morning glory, and stays in flower most of the time. Here we have an orchid cactus, also known as Easter cactus, and it'll flower every time the same time around Easter. So it's right in bloom right on time this year. This bud on this amaryllis should be fully open by tomorrow. The hibiscus right now is in full bloom. It's actually an edible flower. It's an edible flower, right? In the tropics they'll use it and they'll put it on because you can eat it, they'll put it on the dishes and that. It's quite beautiful. Here's a real pretty one here. Look at that. Look at that, isn't that awesome? This is our coffee tree. And if you look in here, we should be in full bloom in about 2 days by the looks of it. They're just budded out, ready to go. Looks like a heavy crop this year. You might even get a cup of coffee this year. We called it Christmas coral because I've never seen this color flower before. So it's one of the ones that we got because we cross-pollinated different colored amaryllis that we had. We only had 5 or 6 bulbs. We ended up getting some different ones and some dwarfed ones and that, so it's pretty interesting. This one here, I've actually self-pollinated it in order to get more of this color. When your amaryllis is done flowering and it starts to look like this, we will actually take the stalk off with a pair of clippers and we'll put it back on the shelf. In order for this bulb to flower next year, we need it the nutrients in the bulb to fill itself back up so that it has the energy to flower again. This display of amaryllises and Easter lilies, it's been a long time in the making to get them to flower. So this is about 5 years worth of effort. And you should come and check it out because it's really spectacular this year.